Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back. It's Drones. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. The receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Lets it go as he's being hit. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bringing pressure. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Drones. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The short completion of the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Tootin.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Scanning the field, it's Drones. And it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
And this defense has got to do a better job on third down. They got to mix in a blitz here and there. It's all about getting pressure on the quarterback, and especially on third down.
And it's caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Give it to the back again. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Hokies getting set on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And ball spotted at the 17. He'd been better off just taking a knee. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Commodores will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's drones. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create or throw away there. The play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Hokies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Hokies are in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring
touchdown, Hokies. And they will claim the 2nd half lead. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. I tried to use this stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Commodores will crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They jump in front here in the fourth. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Bringing it out. It's Bell. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Commodores come to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. First down here for this offense. they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. And the Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.